Coming up on today's episode, I've lost 20 pounds since last summer, and 10 of it was in the last 5 weeks with the Starch Solution. Stick around for the details. I'm going to tell you how I did it. Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Dads. I'm Joey. We are a family-friendly, all-vegan cooking lifestyle show. We tell you about what we're eating, some of the things we're doing. If you like what you hear, please hit that like button, show us some love, and please hit the subscribe button and become one of the Plant-Based Dads family. One of the things that happened 14 years ago now, when I became a vegetarian, was I was just eating the side dishes. So that meant like at Thanksgiving, I would skip the turkey, which was the lean protein, and I would just eat like the milky, cheesy potatoes and the toppings. And from the time that I quit eating meat for the next 12 and a half years, I gained 50 pounds. Enter the Starch Solution. The Starch Solution is a way of eating that involves high carbs, low fat. I know, carbs are the enemy. Not the case. The high carb diet tells your body you're getting food, you're full, and you're done eating. You're not starving yourself. You're not walking around hungry, noshing on something, or going, oh, I'm going to get off the diet this week just so I can have pasta again, right? None of that's happening. So it's high carb, low fat. As of right now, since I got back from vacation last July, which was 9 months ago, right? I've lost 20 pounds. Now, the first 10 of that was not the Starch Solution. So every day I would get up and run 3 miles a day, and I was very careful with Weight Watchers what I ate, counted my points, and still went to the gym with Greg. And I'd get to the meeting and, I was 191.4, right? The next week I was 191.0, right? The next week I was 189.6. And I mean, it was progress, but 4 weeks into it, I've lost a pound. I was starving. I'd go to bed hungry and the whole bit. That idea of dieting is restriction. You're restricting what you eat, so you are only eating, a certain amount of calories per day, and that's it. Up until the Starch Solution, I had lost 10 pounds total from July of last year, 2019, through March, 15th-ish. From March 15th to today, which is April 24th, right? I've lost 10 pounds. So my total weight loss since last July is 20.0 pounds exactly. So that's 20 pounds even, and the last 10 came in the last 5 weeks from the Starch Solution. The Starch Solution is amazing. I'm filling my plate up. I'm taking my dinner plate, and on the plate, I'm splitting it in half. And half of my plate is some type of starch, and on the other side you fill it up with vegetables, right? And there's a whole list in the book of which vegetables to use. Squash and carrots and all that stuff is fine, right? I mix this up a lot, and I started posting my food photos on Instagram almost every day. So if you've been following us on Instagram at Plant-Based Dads, then you can go back and see everything I posted. The food is absolutely beautiful. And I'm kind of fasting, right? Intermittent fasting. I'm not eating till noon every day. I weigh myself to start my day, and then I move on. My first meal is either sweet potatoes or regular potatoes with broccoli. And that's what I'm having. I'm eating enough food where I'm like sweating and forcing it down because I just can't eat anymore, right? Then in the evening, I kind of just do the same thing, right? I have what's left of that. I'll usually make enough for a few days, and I'll have the same meal twice. And then I'm kind of done. Those 2 meals, I'm kind of done. Now, you could have other meals. You could wake up in the morning and have breakfast, but I like to fast, right? So that's been my plan. 2 meals a day on the Starch Solution, all right? You can see here some of the meal combinations I've been making. A lot of times I've got sweet potatoes and steamed broccoli. That's kind of my go-to meal. Sometimes I'll do sweet potatoes with oven roasted squash. A lot of times there's a barbecue sauce on it also. I'm using this one right here. White potatoes are one of my favorite meals. I've been using my Instapot refried beans recipe for this diet also, which is really good. One of the meals I like is the oil-free fried brown rice with veggies from the Starch Solution cookbook. I've been having Brussels sprouts with my yellow potatoes. I've been having steamed purple cabbage with my sweet potatoes. I don't even like cabbage. Like, I never eat cabbage. I don't eat coleslaw. I was never coleslaw. I just don't like cabbage. But Tim made this steamed cabbage, steamed purple cabbage, and I was like, I'll throw it on there and eat it. And it was absolutely delicious. So I started having that. The colors on the plate were just amazing. One of my other favorite meals to make with this are steak fries. So good. So the Starch Solution is a diet about having high carb meals and low fat. So I basically stopped eating peanut butter, avocado, anything with nuts in it, all that stuff. I'm not eating anything with fat in it because to get the most weight loss, I want to have the high carb or no fat. Now at this point, I've lost 20 pounds. I still have 30 pounds to go. We're gonna have weekly videos on updates on this, and I'm gonna continue to put my food on Instagram, so keep following me there if you wanna see what we're eating. Here's a picture of what I looked like before, and of course you can see me now. To me, when I look in the mirror, there's not much of a difference. But as far as the scale's going, yeah baby, it's working. Have you checked out our merch site yet? Go to Etsy.com, put in plant-based dads, all one word, and up will come all the merchandise we offer for our channel and for Lex's channel, Gamer Awesome 2006, if you're following that. There's sweatshirts and hoodies and t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. And make sure to head on over to Lex's channel. He's giving a giveaway of 2 of his merch to some lucky winners. The contest ends April 30th over there. All right, guys, that's our video for today. The Starch Solution. I'm loving it. There's a link below to this book on Amazon where you can buy it. I absolutely recommend it. Hit that like button, show us some love. What's not to like? If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Plant-Based Dads family. And please leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on the Starch Solution. Are you like not getting into carbs? Are you following the Starch Solution? Have you had any luck? I'd love to know what your thoughts are. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.